posting this now, so just want to give a link. I'll get you everyone permissions tomorrow. All right, you're good. I'm gonna go out. Have a good stream. Have a good stream.
CSBA, we are live. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. The Fighting Illini visiting the Duke Blue Devils for what's sure to be a great preseason showdown. I'm Pax, here in the booth with me tonight. I got Rylock. Rylock, how you doing tonight, man?
Living. Exciting to see this continued preseason action. We've had a lot of great games so far.
A lot of great games. I think this is going to be another one. Just continue on with what we've seen so far. Get it started. Ricky Rose going to take it down low, and Gunnarson's going to force a quick turnover.
Yeah, I mean, this Duke squad is retooled a lot from the run that they made last season, but they're out here trying to make a statement that they still are a dangerous squad that deserves all the respect.
Without a doubt, yeah. A team that definitely lost a couple key guys here in the offseason. But yeah, definitely going to be stepping up, and two teams are really kind of in the same position when you look at where they're at in their conference. You know, teams that were right there near the top last year, but just probably were let down a little bit with where they finished the season. So both going to be looking to take that next step this year.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that are just absolutely hungry trying to take that next step, and both of these squads, well, it's hard for Duke to take a big step after last season. They were just so hot, but they're looking to try and prove that it wasn't one and done.
Right, without a doubt. And Gunnarson's going to be a huge part of that. Big Bye gets down there, but gets blocked, and shot clock violation, getting the ball to the Fighting Illini.
Absolutely. Sounds like the sound is good, so we're good to go.
Awesome. All right, and there's Duke with another quick turnover. Sprouts in transition. He gets picked there by Derringer. Buckets.
It was Buckets, and then blocked by Ochoa as well. Great D here by the Illini, staying strong, and a first look at Terry Mbaku, one of the top freshmen here in the league.
Yeah, Mize, without a doubt, like the clear #1 high school prospect coming into this season. So big expectations for him and filling a role for Illinois this year.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm excited to see just the dunk master at work. We know he's going to be good. It's just a matter of seeing how the system will fit.
Yep, exactly. There's a big bang right there from Buckets. Get Illinois here on the board.
Also, we've got a question in the chat. How did we join this? I'm going to put the Discord link in from the bot. You just hop in the Discord, type !welcome, and then you should be able to get a quick join.
Oh man, there's Ricky Rowe putting them on their backs. Oh, that's tough. Hey, that's a tough way to be welcome to the CSBA, but welcome, McNeil.
Well, there we go. I've got the link manually cast because the bot didn't help me out. But Jordan Baker, if you want to click on, and now it does. Great.
Yep, love to have you join over, Jordan Baker. This is a great league. We have 36 teams, 6 conferences, 6 teams per conference. Really competitive, and season is getting ready to come underway as we are in preseason action right now. But hang around. High school is going to be starting up here in a couple weeks.
Yep. And high school's a ton of fun. You basically get an entire extra season to watch your player without counting against your college eligibility.
Yep. As we talk a little bit through this time out here, what are you looking at in this game here, Rylock? Who are you keeping an eye on?
I mean, we've got a lot of stars. I always, in the preseason, I'm looking to see which freshmen are going to stand out. Joey Buckets is already having an impact for Illinois, but it's kind of just seeing on the Duke side who's going to be able to step up and fill the big shoes that were vacated.
Yeah.
Whether it be people that are underclassmen or not. So, lots to take a look at and lots to enjoy.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that Duke squad and Russell Sprouts. He was a big-time scorer for them, and I think he's going to be able to keep going for him as he does a great job here getting inside and earning a trip to the line for 2.
Honestly, so far, this one has just been a really hard-fought defensive battle that both squads are struggling to get points on the board. It's been just going quick back and forth.
Yep, a lot of back and forth, a lot of tough defense, and these teams are definitely accustomed to playing that style of tough defense, hard-fought buckets, playing the Big Ten and the ACC respectively.
Yeah. And as Coach Willie D is saying, apparently that Duke lineup is huge. It's not hard when you've got a tree out there.
Yep. Duke is a team that's always been pretty big recently.
Yeah.
And Russell Sprouts hits the first one, closes the lead to 2. Feels good to be here in Durham, North Carolina tonight.
I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to have to take a real quick flight to wherever the next one is with Wired, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah, the CSBA jet makes record time every time. So.
Yeah, every time.
Yep. Mbaku here going to inbound up to Derringer. Derringer's going to pull it up the court. And he's a guy who I'd really like to see take another step this year too. Work on his playmaking. Hopefully he's been working on his playmaking a little bit. Unable to get that oop as McNeil gets a good hand in there to break it up.
But, I mean, that almost felt a little lucky. It looked like that might have gone off Ochoa, so Illinois fortunate to have that one back.
Yep. Rose going to take it back inside on Gunderson. And Ochoa. Nice little shot there from Ochoa for an easy 2. And here, pulling up the ball for Duke is Money. You need to pull up his first name. Got to be Cash. In the first
it might well be, actually.
Got to be Cash.
If it's not Cash, it could be Easy, I guess. Let me actually look at the roster.
Yep, and Duke converting there on a nice little oop.
It is another one that still fits the bill. It's Young money.
Young money. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, we can accept that.
Hard fought
But
rebound there from Rowe. Gonna try to give Illinois some second chance points here.
yeah, I just came to the realization that not only is the Duke squad very tall, but they've got two centers out there. They've got a tree playing at the four against Ricky Rowe.
Oh wow! So they got 2 7-6ers out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
between Loki Gunderson and McNeil, they've got Plan A that's a tree and Plan B. So gonna be a lot to take a look at.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's been a good one here so far. Like you said, it's a defensive battle. Fighting the line, leading Duke here by 1 as we enter that midway point of the first. We'll go ahead and talk through this one, or let this one keep on rolling.
Sorry, had to talk a little bit of trash about Wired in the chat because I can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, take advantage of those opportunities when you have them.
Yeah, it's mandatory. Swoot set me up, so I had to take it.
Of course. Here's Carter getting it over to Lewis. Nice pass over to Pettis. Unable to get it to go down, but Lewis there for the rebound. Hands it right away to Johnson. Johnson's going to push it up the court for the Illini. Ziegler, nice look and hits it. That's 2 for Illinois.
I mean, I would have loved, and I keep saying this, I'd love you to get the range down where you set your feet behind that line and get the easy point, because, like, the 6 inches that would have taken for that extra point could be the difference.
Right, and he had that one either way. That was a money shot.
Yeah.
Another great
nice
rebound from Lewis.
Yeah, huge offensive board, and then Knox as well.
Wow, yeah. Duke is a big team, and their team is really going to look to dominate there on glass on both sides, and a team that you're really going to have to watch and not let them get away with too many second chance points.
Yep.
Knox there with a great block. Illinois retains possession. Though, gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler cuts in. Good
Draws
foul
the
from
foul.
Knox there.
Yeah. I mean, almost looked like it might have been a clean block. I think that the Duke definitely has one of the 2 biggest teams in the league, though, just for, like, towering height. It's got to be between them and Cincy in my mind.
Yeah, without a doubt. And that was a great premier game there for Cincinnati in this last one that we just saw.
Yeah,
a great
absolutely.
game against UCLA. UCLA, you can tell, is taking a lot of great strides with their program. So it's going to be 2 really fun programs to watch this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Ziegler hits the first one. It's a 2-point lead for Illinois now. All right.
Buries the second one as well. Yep.
Carter's holding possession up top. He gets it over to Lewis. Lewis going to try to work inside on Johnson. Johnson playing some great D though. Doesn't matter. He makes the tough shot and gets it over.
Gaston Lewis was one of those players who we all knew was good, but kind of took a back seat in Duke last season. I imagine we'll see more of him this season.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. He's definitely going to need to be one of those guys to take that step up for Duke.
A huge, smooth three-pointer there for Illinois.
Yep. Illinois, they're looking really good shooting the ball right now. And Ziegler playing some tough defense, pokes it free. Good thing Knox is there to retain possession for the Blue Devils. Anderson's going to hand it off to Carter. Going to look for the oop to Knox. He throws it down.
I almost lost that one. It looked like he was going to do pick and roll, and he just flung it up for the oop.
Yeah. You catch him sleeping down there. You got a guy like Knox, you're going to throw it up to him and give him that opportunity every time.
Absolutely.
Shout out again. There,
yeah, shout out again to High Life Gaming, who's got us hosted on his channel. Thanks for that.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Always good to show love when we get love.
Without a doubt. Lewis going to work down there in the post again. Doing his thing on Johnson as he posts another 2 points for Duke. Duke's trying to close the gap a little bit. Illinois is going to take the opportunity to call a timeout here, try to reset. So what are you liking here so far for these two teams?
Honestly, I think the thing that I'm liking most about it, it works for both of them, is that so far it hasn't just been the Tyler Deathridge show. They don't have one star who's just standing out above everyone else. We've had lots of contributions both sides of the ball. Everyone's doing their part and spreading it around, and it's looking good for both squads.
Yeah, without a doubt, and I think we're starting to see that more and more of teams, especially like what we see here tonight, of guys moving the ball around and trying to get everyone involved in the game plan, rather than just necessarily having just that one or two guys that's going to take over the game. Obviously, those guys are still going to be crucial, but good to see a balanced attack for sure.
And especially here in the preseason, while you're still trying to figure it out, it's great to see everybody's capability.
Yeah, without a doubt. And here Chisholm hands it off to Ziegler. Ziegler's going to pull a three, hits it.
Money.
Yeah, Ziegler's making those look easy. Now he's having a great game on both sides of the court so far.
I mean, it kind of looks like he's taken a big step forward recently. Like, the accuracy is definitely up from last year, I think.
Yeah,
and the D.
Yeah, the defense, man. He's handsy out there right now. I think he's poked the ball out of Carter's hands now 3 or 4 times. He's going to pull another quick three. It's another one. Ziegler on fire. Well, he's pointing to the skies.
I mean, at this point, he's just making me look bad, though, because I'm sitting here talking about how we haven't had anybody trying to take over this too much, and he's out here trying to make it all the Ziegler show.
The Ziegler show now. And Illini, I don't know. I'm the coach over there on the sideline. I'm getting a ref space for that one. It looked like some great defense there. But Knox going to be heading to the line for 2 here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Wasn't able to get the first one to go down. Misses the second one too, so ends up being a good foul for the Illini. They're going to push it inside, unable to get that one to fall. Knox there for the rebound. Lewis pulls up. Big three from Lewis. Stop the Illini from making a run here.
I mean, that's what you need. If you've got that in with the coaching staff, sometimes you got to take it on yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Coach's son always gets some preferred treatment for sure.
Some extra minutes, good looks, the good Gatorade.
Yep.
Yeah. The way Ziegler was shooting, I almost thought that was going in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, unable to put that one down, but great first quarter here. Really defensive first half of that first quarter, but close out now 24-21. Going to be moving here on to the second quarter. CSBA, we'll be right back. All right, we're back here in Durham, North Carolina. Fighting Illini have the lead right now. They by 3 points, 24-21. Duke Blue Devils, they're going to be looking to push here as the starters come back into the game. Rylock, you got anything?
I mean, I got lots of things, but nothing that we haven't already said. At this point, like, honestly, getting the starters back in will be a refresher for Duke. I think that right now their bench unit played really well. Bench unit for both squads played really well, but we kind of want to see whether the starters can get some chemistry going.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you see that oop attempt over there to King and gets swatted away by Illinois. Tough defense from Duke down here on the other side too, so they're going to get the ball in transition. They're going to look for Lewis on the cut, and he throws it home.
Yep, still the bench unit's out there, and now it's a 1-point game.
Yep. Ziegler going to work. Oh.
That was a great cut.
Yeah.
Great D, though, also.
Yep, great defense, but does a great job as well initiating that contact and doing what he can to look to try to earn a couple from the stripe. Buckets makes the first one. now you're going to see some of the starting unit come in for both of these teams.
Mm-hmm. Better Jimmy Buckets than Jimmy Bricks.
That's right. Buckets hits the second one. Gonna look to move it up here. Young Money with the ball. He's gonna get it over to King, and King's gonna be another guy we'll have to keep an eye on. Younger brother of Adrian King, and McNeil, he's battling down there, unable to get it to fall though. Big defense there from Ochoa and the Illini.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that he's still kind of learning his own place out there. Big frame, just ooh, that filthy no look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame it was to Ricky Rowe of all people.
I know, right? He's gonna always have a tough time earning a hand. Ooh, assist on that one, and Duke takes it inside, throws it down, picks up the and one. Gonna get a shot for another.
Mbaku didn't like getting that one in his face.
Baku didn't like that one at all. He's looking at the ref and looking back at the jumbotron, wondering where the contact was. And I'm with him.
I mean,
I'm looking for
yeah, there was no contact.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how they do here in Durham. You know what they say about the Blue Devils. They have a long history, the likes of Grayson Allen and some scandals going on down there. So you know where the motto is. You know the motto, right, Locke?
I don't. They don't pay me enough to know that motto.
Duke sucks. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I
would never say that.
Never. Not even once.
No, never. Derringer here gets the ball, going to pull it up for the Illinois. Finds buckets on a nice cut early in the shot clock for an easy two for the Illini.
Both teams above 50% shooting. It's been a great outing here.
Yeah, and balanced too. You know, both teams are doing a great job at getting some second chance looks. McNeil finally takes it inside tough and throws that one down for two more.
I mean, both squads have just gone to a little bit of pick and roll action here, and it's worked for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're pulling some of those bigger guys up to the top. Hard to recover with the speed difference of some of these guys.
Yeah. I don't think neither of these squads are small in any way, so
No.
It's one of those where the post game is probably not where it's at.
Right. Yeah, Mubaku's unable to get that one down. Sprouse does a great job finding King down low.
Yeah, also a delayed shout out for our boy Taco Mario gifting a sub.
Hey, appreciate you, Taco. Congrats on your first win as a Bearcat.
Yep, I mean, first of probably many.
Yep. Ricky Rowe here thinking about what to do, and he's going to take it inside, but he's not. He's going to get held up and throws up a prayer.
I mean, got his own rebound, though. That is one of the advantages. If you've got some athleticism, it's not hard to weave around the trees.
Absolutely. Yeah, and these trees, I mean, they're making it tough. I mean, they maybe a step slower than some of these other guys, but they have a hand in the face of everyone that's trying to get a look down there.
Yeah.
Young Money going to get it to King in the post. Back to Young Money out the three. Unable to put that one down. Buckets grabs the rebound. Going to push in transition.
I still like the take, though, by Young Money.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a great look there. Young player trying to find his role on the team. Love that take. If I'm the coach, I'm going to tell him to keep shooting that one every time.
Absolutely.
Derringer comes off the pick and roll, goes up and puts it in.
Yeah, that's the danger of the tree. If you can't stay to the inside, you lose the positioning. It's hard to recover.
Yep, absolutely. King's going to pull it back out. So they try to double him.
Yeah, it was a very strange double there with Ochoa coming way out of the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Mismatch here.
Yeah, big mismatch. They're going to get back up to King. I think they got to look for Gunderson back in the post, but they're going to take a tough contested mid-range. Can't get that one to go, and Derringer pulls down the rebound and push it back up for the Illini. He's going to get it down to Mbaku in the post. He gets blocked by Sprouts. And Sprouts going to run in transition now for Duke.
That was a little bit of an atypically good play for Sprouts. We know him mostly for his offense, but proven he's more of a two-way this season.
Yep, absolutely, and soft defense there from Ricky Rowe. You know, if you're going to foul these guys, you know, you got to make it tough for him to put that shot down, but
send him sprawling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send him sprawl and do something, but McNeil, he just powers through that, puts it in. He's going to get a shot for 3 here.
Yeah. And for those who are new here and don't understand, it is our prerogative as a broadcaster to give the commissioner a little bit of crap for what he does. We are
Absolutely.
harder on his player than we are on anyone that isn't our own. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, the cash pack school of Fallon, yeah, he needs to take lessons, that's for sure.
Yep, but it doesn't end up hurting him here as he does miss the chance at the charity line. And we're going to head right back there as Prince is going to get fouled to get the chance for 2.
Yeah.
Is that Ricky Rowe in the chat asking if he can enroll in the Cashback School of Fouling? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Admission fees are $500. We do take payment installments of $100 if you want to pay it over 5 payments. They're able to get that one down. Here we are, tie game, 32-all, as we're getting closer here to halftime. Take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, you name it. We'll figure it out.
And if he doesn't, I will.
Yeah. Even take a money order if you're feeling it.
Nice 3 there by Duke.
Yep. Duke's doing a great job, and they're kind of expand that. And that's where they're really going to have to look this year is find someone that's going to be able to kind of replace the three-point shooting of Mojo. You know, Sprouts has been one of those guys who's more than capable of already doing it, but going to need to find it somewhere else too.
Yeah. And I think that King and Lewis both have the opportunity. Gunderson might as well.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely see Gunderson being the guy, and that is down there battling. Grabs his own board and is able to put it back. And now that that field goal, the shooting percentage is starting to skew a little bit. Illinois is having a little bit of a tougher go in this quarter, and Rowe with a nice little step back hits that one.
That deep fade there, yeah.
Yeah, bucket that Illinois really needed right there too.
Yep. He's offering a graphic for $10. I think you should take him up on it.
Yeah.
But only if it's made in MS Paint. That
Yeah,
we need
right.
the good quality stuff. Yeah.
No. I do need one of those Legion graphics. Been a long time since I got one of those. Knox there, grabs the rebound, pushes up to Lewis. Lewis has Knox. Knox going to take it in, but he gets stripped by Prince. Gary Prince gets it to Ziegler, pulls up, is able to throw that mid-range shot down. We'd love to have seen him take it to the rim there, but comfortable in the mid-range. And here we are. Duke has a 1-point lead on Illinois as we enter this timeout. Appreciate you, CSBA. We'll be right back after this one. All right, we're back in Durham, North Carolina.
I love it. I wasn't prepared.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, great pass inside there. Good vision, and Lewis was able to finish that one strong.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm excited. We've seen a lot of close games this off season.
Yeah, we have. There's only been a couple that have really gotten out of hand, and you know, I think there was clearly some game planning questions in a couple of those. But yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I think this is gonna be one of the best seasons I've seen. There's gonna be a lot of upsets. You know, I think March Madness was just kind of a glimpse into what this season's gonna look like, because that
Yeah, it's gonna be wild out there. Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of teams with big expectations that maybe don't realize their full potential.
Yeah, well, the challenge always is that only 4 teams can be a 1 seed, and only 1 team can win the chip come the end of it.
Yeah.
And as we proved last season, sometimes not even a single 1 seed survives through very far. So.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, the furthest we had a 1 seed go last year was the Elite 8.
Yeah. Yep. We also have a touching moment here from our commissioner. Shout out to Gage. Thoughts and prayers to him and his family during this time, pulling for him and his family. So
Yeah,
want to
absolutely.
give respect and love where it's due.
Definitely. I believe that's Gage Ziegler here on the court
Correct.
for Illinois. So
Yeah.
don't know exactly what's going on. We don't need to know the details, but yeah, we'll definitely be thinking and saying a prayer for you, Gage. Hope everything's good.
Yeah, and I mean, in a dark time, definitely good to have a big show. And
Oh! And he hits
is
it.
that one gonna count?
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go to the board to review this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits the half court shot at the buzzer. I guess. Did they count it?
I
don't
don't
know.
think they did, but Wired's asking to check GMs while Shaq is wearing something atrocious today. I don't know what those colors are.
Yeah, right. That's that 80-year-old man, that olive green swag with like the light pink. It's rough.
Yeah, like that looks like 2-week-old salmon sitting there. Like,
Right.
not a good look, Shaq.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here we are at halftime. Been a really fun game to watch so far. What are your thoughts on this one so far, Rylock?
I mean, I'm just here for the fact that this is a great game. Illinois and Duke both proven that they're still here, still have what it takes after retooling, seniors graduating, and they're trying to prove that they haven't lost a step, and it's looking good so far this first half.
Yeah, been a great first half. Both teams trying to find their new identities here after a lot of off-season shifting around. Illinois replacing over half their roster after had a lot of guys transfer out. So really fun to see how these teams change over time and how they develop. Who's going to be the new guy this year? So yeah, we'll roll back into this one here in Durham with Duke with a 3-point lead. And there you see Gage Ziegler as the points leader here for Illinois, as he has 12 already here through the first half. They get started early with a nice little hoop up there to Gunderson.
Yeah, that was a good adjustment there to adjust for the pass, get it in.
Yep. Great job there. And Derringer is going to pull it up here for Illinois. And Ochoa is going to look for the high pick rolls, but Derringer pulls the three, can't get it to go down, and McNeil grabs the board.
Yeah, to my understanding, I think that the first possession here goes to whoever lost the tip-off, so isn't about the score, it's just about possessions.
Correct, yep.
That was a little bit of a rough freshman error there, wasting a easy mismatch opportunity and instead getting a costly shot clock violation.
Yep, exactly. And I think that's exactly what it was. Just a freshman lapse in focus, and something that he'll take as a learning opportunity moving forward.
I mean, that's always the case. Your first game out, it's always a little bit of the jitters, and the goal is to improve game by game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. I mean, look at Ricky Rowe 3 seasons in, he's still trying to figure it out here.
I was going to call out KT Murphy for all the times that he can't keep himself from going back court, but yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Duke going to head here to the line after the foul from Ochoa. Gunderson, last time he was at the stripe, he did miss. Actually, no, that was Knox. Never mind.
I mean, all them centers are large and bald, at least the ones that are returning. So.
All right, I was gonna say, all big bald dudes.
Yeah, old 00 over there, McNeil might have to get a haircut to fit the look.
Yeah, right. Although they did lose probably the most prolific bald guy.
It's true. The one who's first in the record book for 2 career stats and third in another. Like, yeah.
Yep, pretty insane.
Absolutely. We have Percy in the chat, who of course showed up with his usual witticisms and positivity.
Hey, Percy, good to have you here, man. I know you gotta drop that every time you see him around. So, Tar Heels suck too. Ricky Rowe gonna head to the line here. Gunderson picks up the foul here on this end.
Do we need to throw in a Kansas 2 for good measure? I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Well, hell, why not?
Oh, good. Percy loves you. Yeah.
Percy, you love me. I love you, man. Rowe hits the first one. I think he hit that one. I wasn't paying attention. Sounded like it. Rowe's gonna dribble it 8 times.
I mean, that
it.
sounds true. Hits the both.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now Young Money gonna pull it up here for Duke, and Illinois starting to close the gap a little bit. Duke gonna be looking for some points on this possession.
Yeah. That is one of the exciting things about the CSBA. You can never take your foot off the gas. Someone will always make you pay for it.
Yep, without doubt. And there's Russell Sprouts getting right back to it. Derringer. And Illinois is going to take a timeout here. So 47-40. Duke's starting to kind of separate a little bit here. Illinois, it looks like their offense has come a little stagnant. Who do they have to look through here, to get things back on track?
I mean, from this starting unit, you really want to see some flash and dazzle out of M'Baku. There's a chance that he's trying to be a team player and let other people have their moment, and he's just laying low. But if I'm looking for somebody, that's the one I want to see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a guy that we haven't really seen too much of so far after, an incredible high school career. So,
right.
Definitely one that we want to look towards. Ochoa, I think he's going to be a huge part of this Illinois team. I think he just has some really tough matchups. I mean, he's not only battling one tree down there. I mean, there's 2 guys down there that are capable of swatting anyone on this Illinois team. So,
right.
It's good. It's definitely a tough game for any of the bigs on this squad. But
yeah. So I kind of want to see the guards step up in that absence, just because you have to compensate. Buckets and Derringer both need to try and help out their bigs and draw more to the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely. And M'Baku, he's gonna take some moves down there. He's gonna get to the basket for 2 for Illinois. Kings.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, I know you're good. I was just saying, Russell Sprouts with the 3, unable to put that one down.
Yeah, Wired has dubbed Mr. McNeil, freshman for Duke, the new basketball Jesus. So that's always fun.
The new basketball Jesus. I don't know if we'll ever have another basketball Jesus.
I know, it was so iconic, but he's trying to make it a thing, and I'm willing to shout him out, humor him tonight.
All right. Jesus Jr.
Yeah. I don't remember who that was. Was it Bass?
Yeah, Rob Bass. I think he was at Indiana all 4 years, unless he may have went somewhere else his senior year, but
I think he might have transferred his senior year.
Yeah. And these 2 teams, man, they're just making a living at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, it's chippy.
Yeah, we're gonna head back there. Bucket's gonna get a chance for 2 here.
I mean, that was honestly just good perimeter D to put that foul up. That was a huge outlet pass.
Yeah, huge pass, and honestly, good job by the defense. Not letting them get the easy basket down, making them earn at the stripe.
Yep.
And Johnson gonna come in the game now here for Rowe. Good substitution for the Illini.
Yep. Definitely an upgrade for Illinois there.
Buckets hits the second one. Lead down to 5 as King pulls it up for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams have gone on small little runs across this. There's a good chance Illinois can get hot, get some momentum back.
Without a doubt. But Duke, they're just going to keep racking it up as Sprouts takes it inside, put it right over the Illinois defense.
Yeah, I mean, at that point there was a distinct advantage. I don't know who number 10 for
And there's Ochoa throwing out the finger guns.
I mean, that sounds like Ochoa.
Yeah.
Timeout, timeout.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Smooth moves for the big man. Timeout on
Duke
the
must-
floor. We'll go ahead and skip through this one and get back to the action.
I mean, lots of action to get back to.
Without doubt. Out here on Coach K court. I wonder how old Coach K is doing nowadays. Oh! Big slam there from Anderson II.
Yeah, just moving straight on through, untouched.
Yep, gets these Cameron crazies in the crowd really wound up. They love that. Carter forces the turnover. He's going to push it for Duke, and they're going to get another quick cut to the basket. 4 points in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that was not the way that Illinois wanted that to go, trying to stop the momentum, and instead it's kind of just shifted even further.
Yeah. Yeah, you start forcing turnovers and let teams run in transition. It's pretty wild watching how quick those points rack up. But
Yep.
Illinois answers, and they back down Carter in the post for an easy two on the mismatch.
Good job at recognizing that mismatch and using the big body for a fairly routine bucket.
Well, Lewis spins into the defender. Luckily, Knox is there. Pick it
It's
up.
the second time, luckily, Knox has been there this game.
Well, Carter going to hit a nice little step back and puts that one in. Carter looking like a nice option here for Duke in this quarter.
Yeah, definitely elevating a little here. Had a couple of moments, but stringing more together here. Nice floater by Ziegler.
Yep. You know, Ziegler has been doing that all night. He's been a threat, taking it to the basket and shooting from the arc as well. So he's going to have to step up even more and be the guy if Illinois wants to pull themselves back and take a lead in this one. Dedon.
Oh, that Carlos Dedon, this number 10 for Illinois. He's definitely a player that I would like to see take a big step forward this season. He's got a ton of potential, and I want to see him get there.
Yeah, without doubt. Unable to get that three to go down, and Ziegler's going to pull it up for Illinois here. He's going to take it right to the basket, and unable to get that one to fall.
Almost
Like
got
the
us
quick
on
shot
board,
attempt,
though. Good hustle.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
over Lewis for a three, corner three, and he throws that one down.
And just quietly and rapidly went all the way from about a 5-point lead to a 10 over the course of a short bit.
Yep, it can happen really quick, and this Duke team, they haven't lost that from last season by any means. They're going to look for some more transition points on this possession, and they're going to get it with Pettis down the paint.
Yeah, just right now everything is going Duke's way. I kind of want another timeout here by this Illinois squad just to get things right.
Yep. Well, Illinois and they said screw that timeout. We're just going to let Ziegler keep running this offense, and he's doing a great job.
I mean,
Nice
if that's
little
what's
floater.
working,
Yeah.
and Duke's the one who takes the timeout. Guys, we can't let Ziegler keep running us. We just can't.
Yep. Keep letting them run right through this defense. But here we are, Duke with a 10-point lead. So we're getting ready to close out the third quarter here. So I think keep an eye on here. Someone's got to be the guy for Illinois to start closing this one out and put themselves in a good position to win this one. A lot of time left though.
Gaston Lewis doing work, drawing that foul.
That's going to be Chisholm's second. Lewis hits the first one. You ever been to Duke University, Brylock?
I have not. I've been out to the East Coast, but I did not ever make it to Duke.
Okay.
I've been to William and Mary. I've been to University of Richmond, but never to Duke.
Duke is a beautiful campus for sure, and seeing seeing this arena in person, it's something else. There's nothing else quite like it in college sports, or at least at this level.
I believe it. I mean, you kind of know it has to be something special if so many people are going to take the time to give it the hate, so it makes a lot of sense.
A lot of people hate it because it's impossible to get a ticket to go see a game there, and if you do get it, you're in a packed ass arena with no air conditioning, so fun. Prince would force the turnover. They're going to get it up to Ziegler in transition. Ziegler going to get the and one, going to get a shot to go make it 3 here at the line.
I mean, again, they have not had an answer for Ziegler here.
No, they haven't.
He is right now just taking Illinois on his back and trying to make it happen by himself.
Yep, he is, and it's working for him. I mean, he's doing his thing. I think this is a chance to make it 19 on the night for him here.
Might be 21 even.
Yeah. Makes that one. And Rowe also came back into the game on that last in between the free throws as well. So gonna take advantage of that matchup on Pettis.
Yeah, I mean, Pettis has easy buckets now.
Right. Nice pull up there from Anderson.
I mean, at this point, I think it's reasonable to give a person who's always a potential for an all-star this much crap.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I mean, we know what Rowe's about.
Right. But this is the preseason, and like, this is the best time to make fun of him when it doesn't count.
Exactly. Johnson does a great job forcing the turnover. And Lewis, he's going to take it in uncontested. Lewis got to step up and play some defense.
Right. He tried to adjust for it, but he misjudged the angle.
Almost had another full court banger, but that one's not going to fall. Illinois does a great job in looking to close out this lead here that Duke currently holds. We're heading into the fourth quarter. Got a great one here. CSBA, we'll be right back. All right, and we're back in Durham, North Carolina. Let's see if State Farm's going to stop by for the evening. They are, and let's see what we got. Assist of the game. It's going to be King with a weak little oop down low to Gunderson. What you think about that one?
I mean, I always like it when it's a lob just because those are fun, but that was not my favorite option, I don't think.
A lob layup, though? Like, if it's a lob layup, like, you can keep that at home. I'd rather see, like, a little flashy pass to, like, a mid-range shot.
If that had been a tap-in instead of that, like, redirect layup, sure. But unfortunately, that just kind of was on the assist and not the delivery.
Right, yeah, and as we're talking, Derringer gets it started off quick for Illinois. Finds a high pick and uses speed to get to the basket, and it's down to a 2-point lead for Duke.
Yeah,
it's, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been a game of runs here for both these teams. Sprouts pulls the three in and out, and Rowe's going to pull down the rebound and give M'Baku a shot, and he hits that one.
And don't look now, we're back to a tie game.
Yep.
Illinois was saying in the chat that they were definitely going to come for it here in the fourth, and they've come out swinging.
Yep. Barely got the fourth started, and we're tied back up. I feel like it was just 2 minutes ago in the game. We were looking at like a 12-point deficit, and Illinois is going to force a turnover. Derringer, he's going to have an easy path to the basket. Throws that one down.
Yeah, I think that was trying to just keep the crowd out of this at this point, trying to keep them quiet. Don't let Duke build any momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. Once those camera crazies they get going, it's a tough atmosphere to play in. And Ochoa playing some great defense, forces the miss from Gunderson.
Shout out to King Maximus, our friend Big Dog, Julius Jordan for the sub. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Big Dog. Derringer going to use that speed to take it back inside again. Finds the bailout pass to M'Baku with the three, and M'Baku unable to put that one down.
I mean, I loved everything about it, even if it didn't go.
Absolutely, yeah. Great play design there by the Fighting Illini, and Gonna look to hold Duke here on this one. They got a mismatch down low, though, as McNeil's gonna push buckets around in the paint. And he gets blocked. Oh, but they regain possession, and Duke's gonna throw it down, tie this back up.
Gunderson with the huge save there, but yeah, like, good timeout here. They had so much momentum, can't afford to let it slip.
Nope. Yeah, a tie game here, so yeah, we're in Durham, North Carolina. We'll be right back after this break. All right, we're back. Rangers got it up high. Looks like you're gonna double him. Dancing inside. Oh, finds buckets, but McNeil with the big body down there, he swats that one away. And Derringer gets it right back on the steal, and he's going to push it inside. Gonna look for Ochoa.
Ochoa wasn't
mid-range, but
Ochoa wasn't ready for that. Like, everybody was watching Derringer, just wanted to see him put it in, and I think Ochoa got caught up in the moment.
Yep. And I know Ochoa, he's definitely capable of hitting that shot, so tough right there. But Rowe,
huge D by both squads, back and forth.
Yep, and they find Rowe down low. Illinois throws it down, and they regain the lead.
Yeah, as much crap as we've given him all game, Rowe's clutch, no questions.
Absolutely, yeah. Great player. Just love shitting on him, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Another mismatch down here in the paint, and when you're playing this Duke team, you're going to hear that a lot. As Gunderson makes the two, and he's going to be heading the line and try to make the three.
Baku is like, why did I sign up for this? I should have just let him have that.
Yeah, should have played down to the two tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's no deification. Nobody in here's a god, but some people are good players.
Yeah,
we'll give praise when it's due, but like.
He's no Connor Caden. That's all I know. Damn wannabe. Oh, Young Money out here at the arc. He's gonna look for a shot. He's gonna find one in the mid-range. Unable to put that one down. So Joe grabs the rebound.
It was a good take, though. He managed to lose his defender on the.
Finding Rowe. Ricky Rowe.
I mean, in clutch time here, they've definitely turned to Ricky Rowe. I think that says something big.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been a guy that's been doing a lot for him defensively here in the fourth, and giving a lot of these transition opportunities to Illinois. And they're going to target that mismatch down there as Gunderson's going to bully Mvaku down around the paint. Can't get down, but he grabs his own board. Oh, puts it up again. Heading back to the line.
That switch there where Ricky Rowe decided to let Mbaku have it just feels like a recipe to disaster.
Yes, it does. Yep, and Gunderson, he's going to keep it rolling here. He's had a huge second half. I can say he's now made that 14 in this half with closing in on 20.
I mean, we'd love to have you in the booth, big dog. It's not always this much fun, but it's always a lot of fun in different ways.
Absolutely. All right, Buckets takes it inside. Nice little floater to put it over the defense.
High game again.
Yep.
If you're Illinois, you need a stop, and if you're Duke, you need points.
Yep, absolutely. And I started saying something about it earlier, but King's going to be a guy I really want to see step up for Duke this season. You know, his older brother, you know, one of the most prolific guys in Duke history.
Lots of history there. Big rebound by Mbaku among the trees.
Derringer's going to get a wide open look. Can't get to go down, but Rowe picks up the board and unable to put that one down, but he's going to be heading to the stripe looking for two.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
All right, and these are big moment free throws. See if he has the ice in his veins or not. That's the first one.
Halfway there.
Yep. I mean, this is crunch time. This is where every point matters.
Yep.
Hits it, and Ricky Rose activated.
I mean, he's feeling it for sure.
Feeling it for sure. So much so that Duke's going to call a timeout here and talk this one over as we're under 3 minutes left. Illinois has a nice 2-point lead here in Durham, North Carolina. Rylock, what's Duke got to do here to put themselves in a position to close this small lead and win this game?
I mean, I think it's use the size at this point. They have to lean into the advantage. Either get in the post and use those big bodies, or I mean, it may even be get the coach's son back out here. Gaston Lewis was having a lot of success. Let him go off as well.
Yeah, Gaston Lewis definitely a good option. But like you said, I mean, they have that massive size advantage down there where they're getting whatever they want and not only hitting their shots, but also earning trips to the stripe to get some charity points as well. So that definitely seems like the game plan as we roll on with this one. Looks like we're going to be getting the player of the game early, and it's going to be none other than Gage Ziegler.
Well deserved.
Yeah, definitely been a guy that's been getting it done on both sides of the court for Illinois tonight. I think he's sitting right around 20 points, probably has a couple steals as well. Getting it done, getting to the rim and shooting as well. So great game for him. Not over yet, though. He's going to have to be a player in these final moments. Illinois wants this one. Derringer's going to D up on Young Money, going to get it over to King, and King's going to take it down low. Puts it up over the tough defense from Ochoa and Mbaku, and we're tied back up.
Yeah, I don't think I like the way that Helpty ended up. There was somebody, I don't even know who it was in all that crunch of bodies that was in between, had good D, and stepped out. Ochoa with a huge mid-range, though.
Yep, about the same distance he took that last one from, but he was ready for that pass. Got a good one and put that one down. Sprout's going to get a good look, and he hits that one. That's what Sprouts does. He brings some crazy scoring potential to this Duke squad.
No fear, no breaks, no safety. Would fit right in over there at Auburn.
And Derringer's going to try to answer. Can't put that one, but Ochoa grabs the big board. Ochoa wants it down the post. They're not going to give it to him. Going to give it out to Buckets, who takes another three. And another miss, and Illinois unable to capitalize on the offensive board. And Duke's in a position now to extend this lead a bit further.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. It's very aggressive gameplay out of Illinois. The desire to take that three and put the knife to their throat, but you have to be able to hit them.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely had the right guys taking the shots, just unable to put them down. So
right.
But yeah, definitely need points, and that's what they're going to be looking for here. As Cho throws a nice screen, Mbaku gets him an ISO. Gets it to Derringer, he's going to have to take a contested three, and they can't come down with the rebound. So Duke sitting here with a 3-point lead, and the ball with under a minute left. Illinois needs to stop, and they're not going to get it here. It's going to be 5. So Illinois, you're in crunch time now. You got to look for quick points here.
Yeah, any basket high percentage, you cannot afford a miss.
No, absolutely not. They're going to look for a high pick from Ochoa and to get Derringer the basket. He's going to get there, takes it in strong. Cuts the lead to 3 for Duke.
And that was what we asked for. Quick points, decisive, and honestly gets the crowd back in their seats.
Yeah. Sprout splits him. Takes a long floater. Puts that one down, though, and back up to 5. 37 seconds remaining here as Illinois takes the timeout. If you're Illinois, what are you doing coming out of this timeout? Who you drawing up the play for?
I mean, at this point, if Ziegler's not on the court, then I guess it might be Mbaku still. He's got that 3-point range in his bag, most likely. It could be either Buckets or Derringer, though. You need a 3, you need it quick. It has to be less than 12 seconds, in my opinion. 12 is the absolute maximum here, because you need that 3, you need to get a stop, and then you take the timeout.
Yeah, and ideally you want to try to look to get one off even quicker than that, because you got a plan for if it doesn't go down, You got to try
Right.
to get that offensive board and set yourself up with some quick second chance points. So,
Exactly.
see how this one plays out as we're entering the final seconds. Illinois looking to close this 5-point gap. Looks like they're going to try to draw something up for Derringer on the inbound. They're going to pull it back out. Looks like they're going to try to go back to that high pick to get Derringer inside. And quick bucket. It wasn't the three that they may have needed. And got to see if they're going to play the defense game here, try to get the stop and get that.
They need this stop. Yep.
Have to have the stop here. If you don't stop them, it's game over.
Right.
Derringer's gonna come out on buckets rather. Come out on Sprouts. Sprouts getting dangerously close to that back court line. Pulls it up and misses. But Duke is able to pull down their rebounds and head into the line. Now, Gunderson, he's been pretty strong at the line so far tonight for Duke, but a guy that's not immune to missing those free throws. So if you're Illinois, you got your fingers crossed right now, hoping that this trip to the line. Actually, are we not even in the bonus yet?
That was a timeout, I think.
Was it? I thought it was a foul. I think it was a foul. Either way,
it might have been. That's a foul.
That's a foul, and
but that wasted too much time. Yeah.
Well, it was a great game.
I mean, super well fought, super close.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth in this one. Both teams look really good. Very defensive game. Great showing for both these squads as they brought in a lot of new talent. Both of them did.
Absolutely.
Sprouts hits the first one. That's pretty much going to seal the deal here in Durham, North Carolina tonight. Looks like Duke's going to be heading home as the winners.
Yep, going into the regular season 0-0 like everyone else.
Yep, exactly. You can always ride that momentum of a preseason win into a week 1 win, though.
For sure, that's absolutely true. Better to have a preseason win than not. But this one doesn't count. People are trying new things, and Illinois can hold their head high. It was a well-fought game. Duke can hold their high. They pulled it out.
Yep, absolutely. They're going to get that last shot anyways, and Buckets hits it, so closes it and makes it look a little bit closer, even though it was a close game all the way through. And Duke pulls this one out, 86, Illinois 84. Congrats to the Blue Devils in this one. Duke faithful is going to be heading home happy with how their team looks in the preseason.
Absolutely. I mean, hopefully they're not burning cars or tipping things over, so.
Definitely.
I think that's the Boston fans. Yeah.
Boston and Philly. Yeah, and
yep.
Here we'll take a look at the breakdown of this one. What do you see that stands out, Rylock?
Well, I mean, both teams shot pretty reasonable from the 3-point line. Just a little bit better efficiency for Duke in general, but they kind of did a good job of, in a close game, winning the edge. The 56 points in the paint is a huge margin for them, and not a surprise given the makeup of their team, but a lot of the win of this came on those second chance points. That was more than the margin of this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely was, and it was something that we mentioned numerous times throughout the broadcast, is that Duke was just making so many second chance opportunities for themselves. It grabbed 12 offensive rebounds, and still outperformed Illinois on the defensive side of the glass as well. Illinois, they were really handsy defensively. Came down with 8 steals. I think if you're Illinois, you definitely would have liked to have seen some more fast break points with that with that difference in the turnovers, but not a huge difference there, and still getting it done with 14. So yeah, this was a really good one. Really entertaining game to watch. Saw the lead expand a little bit for both teams, but whoever got down, they were quick to close the gap and make it a game all the way through.
Yep, super close.
Yep. So we'll go over and we'll start with looking at Illinois here. Gage Ziegler, definitely one of the guys that we were calling out throughout that one, and won that 2K through the player of the game a little bit early. But had 8 of 13 from shooting. 21 points, and also came out with a steal there. Shot efficiently
Well
from 3.
deserved, yeah.
Yep. Had a great running mate there at the other guard position, or actually they were in different lineups. So I mean, he did all that in 13 minutes.
Yeah,
That's efficiency at its finest for sure.
yeah, exactly.
But you gotta love what you're seeing here when you're looking at this Illinois box score. I mean, 4 guys in a loss, in double digits, and all shooting over 50%. So a lot of things to like there. Is this team is figuring out how they want to run the squad the rest of the year, who they want to run the game through. Derringer, definitely gonna want to look to be a little bit more efficient there from 3. He had a couple chances there at the end of the game that could have really been the difference for this Illinois team. Um, Great game from Ricky Rowe. Ochoa comes up big. Isn't a guy that they really ran their offense through tonight, but definitely answered when his number was called and came up big with those 3 blocks. Carlos Tadon, Mabaku. Mabaku really probably the one that struggled the most here on Illinois tonight, just based off the numbers. And I
Yeah.
don't expect that we're going to see that be the case for too long. I think he's
No,
going
I'm
to.
sure this is gonna light a fire under him.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an outlier when you look back on the games that Mbaku's going to post over his career. So, um, yeah, impressive stat line for Illinois despite the loss. So, great game for them. I'll move over to the Duke side. And Gunderson, definitely the guy that would seem to have kind of been, he was definitely standing out there on the court, at least in my eyes. Had a nice 16 points, 7 rebounds, was efficient when he was shooting down around the rim, and made the most of taking some trips to the free throw line. I think at least 2 of those trips were and one opportunity. So
I think that's true.
yeah, so definitely did good there. Russell Sprout's kind of not quite the type of game you're used to seeing from him. Normally he shoots a little more efficiently, but still drops 15 points and contributes in a big way to this Duke team. Gaston Lewis comes off the bench, shooting really efficiently, 6 of 7, 3
Super efficient.
turnovers. Definitely need to cut down and work on the ball handling a little bit, or the passing. Um,
I think it's just that he's not used to being as involved in the offense, so it might take a little transition.
Yeah, absolutely. Just not used to seeing the ball as much. And if it was more of just catch and shoot opportunities. So, yeah, definitely find out his role in the offense. Aiden King, great line there. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists on 5 of 7 shooting, and yeah, pretty good showing from this whole Duke squad. So they had a lot of contributors all the way down. McNeil had some big moments. Jordan Carter had a couple big shots there in the second half. Young Money, the guy they rolled out here, the starting point guard position. Definitely a guy that you're going to want to see, stay in that weight room and make some progressions here over the season, as he could definitely be a big part of this offense if he gets it going.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything stand out to you on either one of these box scores that you want to talk about, Rylock?
I mean, just real good play by both squads. Lots to respect, lots to like. I know we're still a little behind, so we probably want to roll into the next one.
Yep, definitely. Well, we appreciate y'all. This was a fun game. My first game doing play-by-play. I hope stream quality was pretty great for everyone, and it was enjoyable to watch. But yeah, we'll go ahead and roll on over to this next one. I think Wired's all set up and ready to go. So stay tuned right here on Twitch on CSBA. You might as well keep the screen up. Next one's going to get rolling as soon as we sign off. So CSBA, y'all have a great night.